Hello, hello, and welcome to Intermediate Algebra. This is our fall semester for 2024. We're actually in a short, guys realize that by now that we didn't start in August like the rest of the classes. So yeah, we're going to be in a whirlwind of a course here together. I am Dr. Meredith Ratliff. You can call me Dr. Ratliff, you can call me Miss, you can call me Professor, anything like that is fine. Um, and I'm going to be teaching this course. I teach this course about once every 2 years. So it's not on my schedule all the time, but I have taught it a number of times before at Valencia and at other colleges. Um, so a little bit about me. I went to University of Florida. I have a bachelor's and master's in math, and then I went to UCF and did another master's in instructional design and just finished my doctorate there a little while ago. So I'm an alumnus of UCF and UF. So yeah, I think that covers the basics. I've been at Valencia for about 12 years now. I think I'm going on 13, so I've been around a while. So if I don't know the answer to your questions, I can certainly find somebody who does. A little bit about this course. So the best way to reach me is to message me in Canvas or to text me. So text is great for quick questions, like if you're stuck on a homework problem, you can text me what the problem is and what you have tried. So you can like text me pictures. I think that's easier over text than attaching it to Canvas. If you have longer questions, that's probably better through the Canvas messages, just because it gets a little bit lengthy to try to text things, or if it's not an urgent matter, you can send it through Canvas. I've had a little bit of problems with notifications, so usually it comes through my phone kind of like a text, but I don't know, the Canvas app notifications have been a little wonky lately. But generally, I still try to respond within 24 hours. Um, we're going to have live sessions on Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. So if you can't attend that, then you'll need to watch the recording for it. And that is going to be us going over like some of the homework problems and stuff like that. You guys have module videos, which I'll show you in a minute. Those go over the basics of everything. And then the live session will be for us to kind of work problems, put it all together, for me to tell you, hey, this is like, these are some common mistakes, don't do this, that sort of thing. Kind of get you ready to go off on your own in the homework. I also have office hours Friday at noon, and any of my students can stop by. It's the same Zoom link. Actually, no, I have to give you guys a different Zoom link so that we're all in the same place. I'll add that to the modules as soon as this is done. Yeah, so office hours are just for you to pop in and ask questions. Usually nobody's on, so if you need help, you say, I don't understand section 2.1, I can sit down and work with you on that. If that time doesn't work for you, just let me know and we can try to schedule another time that does. So I only have one office hour scheduled, but I'm happy to make more. All right, I'm gonna let you guys read through the rest of this. This is, pretty standard stuff. The important part is down here. We've got the grading. So you want to make sure you know what you're responsible for, but it's also in the modules. So nothing is a real big surprise. There's also some information down here about tutoring. You've got tutoring on campus and online free of charge. I probably need to check this link. I'm not sure that that's the current link, so let me know if you can't find the online tutoring. It says that a TI 83 or 84 is recommended. It's not required. It does help, but not so much in this class as it does in like college algebra and trig. So you want to have a scientific calculator, but you don't necessarily have to have a graphing calculator. So if you don't need to buy that for another class, I wouldn't buy it just for this class. Disabilities, if you have a documented disability or you're working on one, let me know. Classroom conduct really hasn't been a problem for me, so just I like you guys speaking in Zoom sessions. It's usually not like a ton of people, so I welcome questions and things like that. I've never really had an issue with anybody misbehaving. So academic honesty, on the other hand, I've had some issues with that. So please make sure that you are sticking to the rules there and that you're doing your own work. I firmly believe that if you do your own work in this class, you'll be fine. Okay, so there's really no need to cheat. There's no need to try to use outside resources and things like that. This course, you're in this course because there are skills that you need to do well in other courses. So, get that foundation, put in the time now, and you're going to be happy about it later. And we got a little schedule here. So like I said, this is a condensed class. We only have 11 weeks. Usually we have 16. Usually it's 3 sections per week. So we are doing 4 to 5 sections every single week. And I've actually cut down on the number of assignments and I've cut out one of the tests. So I like to have as many assignments as possible for, grade wise, but time wise, we just don't have it. So please recognize that this is a shorter semester. You're going to have to put in more time every week, and it's going to go a lot faster. If you're not comfortable with that, you might want to consider switching into another short semester course and taking this in a full semester. If you have any questions about that, please ask me immediately so that we can make sure that you're comfortable with being in this class. Okay, let's see. So we got a lot of, your screen might look a little bit different from mine. I've got some extra stuff over here that you're not going to have, but the top ones here are the big ones. So we're in the syllabus right now. You guys read through that on your own. We don't have any announcements yet. That's why there's a little crossed out I there, but we will. I'll put this in the announcement. But the modules are the other place that you're going to need to go. I have not set up the homepage yet because setting up this class was kind of a technological disaster. So, yeah, let's just go through it. So the Zoom info is right here. When you click on that, it's gonna give you the Zoom link, okay, which I'm gonna have to do one for live sessions and one for office hours because I already have office hours set up with another class. So you'll see 2 links in here when you see it. And then the Zoom recordings is gonna, after we do the Zoom session, I'm gonna drop the link on this document. This is a Google document. And if I can save the notes, I will. I've had some problems with lagging. I'm still trying to find a good like interface for the notes. But the recordings will definitely be there. So if you can't attend Wednesday at 6 p.m., you can watch the recording anytime between then and Sunday. If you don't see the recording posted by, let's say, like Thursday at noon, message me and remind me. Sometimes I go to bed and I forget about it because it hasn't been sent to me yet. And sometimes I think I did it, but it never saved. So feel free to message me if you don't see that link right away, by like the next day at lunchtime. All right, let's go back to the modules. So hopefully each week is set up. Like I said, this was kind of a technological challenge. They put all the dates out to 2025 when I tried to like copy assignments over and stuff. I think I have fixed everything. And then I also had to move around. We had to go from 16 weeks to 11 weeks. So I had to move around a lot of the sections. If anything seems weird, please reach out and let me know. I will not take offense to it. I tried my best to get all of the sections in the right place and all the dates lined up. But if anything seems weird, just let me know. So you'll see every week there's instructor videos. Those are the ones that I made. And then there's department videos. Those are the ones that somebody made in the Valencia math department. You need to watch one or the other. You don't need to watch both, but I strongly recommend watching one or the other. Mine kind of hit on the things that I think are important. The department videos, there's a lot more of them, and it kind of goes, I don't want to say more into depth, but it gives you more variety. So I would think the best strategy would be to watch my videos, and then if you're stuck on something, look at the department videos. But maybe you like the department videos better, and that's totally fine. So you've got both of those. Use whatever resource works for you. And then we're going to have a code for our live session each week, and you're just going to, during the session, I'll give you a code, or during the recording, I'll give you a code, and you just drop it in here. And that's how you get credit for attending the session. Okay, so you're going to see those at the top of every week except for test weeks. Then you're going to see assignments. So this diagnostic test does not count as a grade. It's just to give you an idea of where you stand on the skills that you need to be in this class. I would recommend that you make sure that you're pretty solid on this diagnostic test, especially because we're going to be in a very short semester this semester. So I want you to take that by Friday. It doesn't count as a grade, but that's how you're going to show attendance in the class, so I don't report you as a no-show. So you're going to take that by Friday, and then the rest of these are due on Sunday. The iMath AS practice assignment is optional. That's kind of navigating the interface for the homework because it is a little bit different. So if you feel like I don't understand how I put these things into the thing, it's in here. So you can do the practice assignment. I'll walk you through like how you put in a square root or how you put in a fraction. If you've done online math before, then it's probably pretty straightforward and you don't need to do that. Okay, and then you've got your 4 sections of homework. So these are in iMath AS. You might have to set up a login, I think, but it should be free. And that's it. Like you don't have to have the book. If you want to have the book, you can, but I feel like you've got a lot of resources. You got my stuff, you got the department stuff. I don't really feel like you need the book. But if you like having a book, then you can by all means get the book. All right, and you'll see that every week is pretty much laid out like that. We're going to have some labs in here. Now, we're supposed to have lab grades for this course, and since we can't go to the math lab because we're online, I did these labs. I'm hoping that they're kind of fun. They're either in like Desmos or Quizlet or something like that. They're kind of like reinforcing skills that we learned usually the week before when you see the lab. So they should not be terribly challenging or difficult. They should be kind of fun and kind of just review and reinforcing the skills that we've been doing. If you struggle with them, I'll be happy to help you with them. Okay, and then you'll see we've got some tests. So I give you if you look ahead, these are probably not lined up right. I'm going to have to go back and fix them, but we have the test 1 review. You've got the review answers. We'll have a live session that week. Here are some optional reviews that are in iMath AS. So really, I should mark all of this as optional. There's no grade on the reviews. The reviews are completely up to you and your comfort level. Do as much or as little as you think you need. I would say if you don't have an A in the homework, you probably need to do a good bit of review. But really, ideally, you should have an A and then go to your comfort level. And then you're going to have the tests and the work submission. The tests are going to be an honor lock. The honor lock is not set up right now. As a matter of fact, I don't even see it over here. So I'm going to do like a practice honor lock quiz. So you will need a webcam and stable internet. And if you have any questions on that, let me know. But we'll deal with that like in week, 2 or 3, probably week 2, so we can get settled into the class. And then we go back to our regular schedule. We've got, our videos, we've got our assignments. So hopefully it's pretty straightforward. The labs are due on Fridays, just so that I'm not stacking everything on Sundays. The labs are due on Fridays. The homework is due on Sundays. Right now I have the test due on Sunday, but I might move that to Monday because of honor lock. Sometimes there are tech issues. I haven't decided on that one yet, but for now they're due on Sunday. So homework on Sunday and tests on Sunday. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it, and I'm almost out of time, so I will probably cut it short there. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Oh, and you can always like minimize these when the week is done. I don't know if you know that little trick. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me on Canvas, messages, or text me, or just save them for the live session on Wednesday night, because chances are if you have a question, then somebody else does too, and they're just waiting for something to ask it. Okay, so don't be the person that's waiting to ask it. Just go ahead and ask it. And I'll send out an announcement that kind of runs down this in a bullet list and gives you a link to this video. But if you're watching the video, you already found it, so good job. All right, I will see you guys Wednesday night.